Hi everyone, thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I'm doing this as a project, so I really appreciate that you requested the video. And I hope that you enjoy the recipe. So what we're going to be making is a goat's cheese salad, and it's one of my favorite recipes because I absolutely love goat's cheese. For those of you who do love goat's cheese, I'm sure you'll love the salad, and for those of you who don't love goat's cheese, hopefully you'll find a new love for it. So let's go ahead. What I've got is cherry tomatoes. So for one salad, I'm using about 16 to 20 cherry tomatoes, and I've just gone and cut them in half right down the middle. Then I've got some Kalamata olives, and these ones are depitted. I prefer those because I don't like to have to spit out the seeds, but the other ones, honestly, the ones that have the pits still in them, they're more intact, so they're more visually pleasing. But either or is fine. Then for your goat's cheese. So this one, as you can see, it's about half an inch thick, I would say. And what's important to note is the circumference of the piece of cheese. So because it's going to act as the base of the salad, it's important to have a larger circumference. But I know that they sell some of the grocery store that are smaller cylinders, and you could use that. You just have to sort of place them at the bottom of the salad to make a base. So the other thing you're going to need is balsamic vinegar and olive oil. That's going to be to dress the salad, and you could do it to taste, but I've already pre-made mine, so I just took about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 2.5 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. And finally, as a little garnish, I've got some basil, so I just have one little piece that I rinsed. I got this at the Atwater Market today, and honestly, it's so fresh, and this whole bunch was $3, so highly recommend it. It's a good buy. Okay, so let's get started. What you're going to notice is we're not really making it as such, we're just compiling it because I've already sort of prepped it. But as you can see, the only prepping necessary really is your dressing and your tomatoes, just cutting them up. So it's really simple, and honestly, it's so beautiful on a plate. So if you're having a dinner party, it's the perfect salad to sort of show off your skills, and it's just a really pretty dish. So let's get started. We're going to take the goat's cheese, and you're just going to place it in the middle of your plate like that. Then I'm going to use a spoon, and we're going to start making a little tower of our tomatoes and our olives. So you can just start putting them on. If they fall off, that's fine. It actually looks really pretty at the end, you'll see. And I used to dress the salad when I first started making this before, so I would put the dressing on the tomatoes and olives and mix it all up, and then put it on top of the cheese. But I found it took away from the whiteness of the cheese. It's nice to sort of see the white cheese come out, and then I drizzle the dressing on at the very end. So don't worry, I wash my hands, so you guys can wash your hands before making it, because you do have to get in there, and you make it look pretty by mixing the two together, so the olives and the tomatoes. So you're just going to keep switching back and forth between the two and try to get them as mixed in as possible, and you're just sort of trying to build up. And like I said, if pieces fall, it's kind of what you want because it's going to make it look really pretty at the end. So there we go. We might not, depending on the size of your cheese, you might not actually end up using all of your ingredients. I don't think in this case we're going to use all of them. Okay, I think that's good for the tower, and now we're just going to start putting some around plate. There we go. I'll put mine over here. Okay, that's good, so we're going to move these out of the way, and now we're just going to mix the dressing really well because you don't want to have a bite of olive oil, but you also don't want to have a big spoonful that has balsamic all over it. So you're just going to drizzle it on top now. So try to make it even, but like I said, you don't want to drown the cheese because the white is really pretty. And all the little ones that we have here on the side, we're also going to dress. A little lonely one over here. There we go. That's about good. And now we're going to take our piece of basil, and we're just going to, this piece is really big considering the size of the cheese, but it is really pretty. And you just want to sort of get it stable. inside your other ingredients. It's not staining. It's a creative process. Okay. Still not going. There we go. My tower is falling. I think it's because it's a bit too big. There we have it. Yay, it worked. Okay, and that's the final product. I really, really hope you like this, and thanks again for requesting the video. Enjoy!